Hello and welcome. Today we're doing a quick get ready with me featuring the new Jones Road Bobbi Kit 4.0. So this is out in celebration of their 4th anniversary and I personally really love this. So I actually already have 2 of the items in here, so they will be in a future giveaway, which I do have some of those coming up. But the big news is we have a brand new item in here as well. So we're going to do this kind of quick and easy everyday natural makeup look. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen. And, basically I have run out of my sunscreen that I've been putting on with my skincare. Well, I haven't run out. I have another bottle, but I haven't opened it yet. So I've been really using this as my primer recently to give myself the extra sunscreen as I finish up one of those SPF moisturizers. So I like to do double duty. So I've got this on and, it's been kind of cool here recently, like a nice cool, like 70s, 60s. But today it's a hot one, surprisingly. So I want to go with a light look. We're going to take the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint and I have shade T1. So I'm just going to put a little bit here. I'm going to use the Koh this is the, it's the Fupa, I don't even remember. It's the 02. I feel like they have a new name for it, but maybe not. Anyway, this is the one that they bring back for different, they bring back like once a year or so as a revival item. So it's the Fupa 02. And this is natural hair. I think the one in the permanent line, I gotta double check this. I shouldn't even speak without double checking this. But I believe the one in the permanent line now is synthetic. Okay, so I just took a second to double check what I was saying, so I really didn't want to give out the wrong information. But yes, the one that is permanently available is the Fupa 02 from Koh is going to be a mix of goat and imitation goat hair. So it's synthetic. So synthetic mixed with natural hair. However, I prefer the natural hair, which was the original version that they retired a few years back. And so every year they come out with like a revival version of it on Fude Beauty. On Fude Beauty. And so I have a few of these. I love this brush. It's one of my favorite brushes. So right now they do have one of the revivals in a wooden handle. It looks really pretty. I don't need another one or I would pick that one up, but it is on sale right now at Fude Beauty. So just a heads up for anybody who's interested in that. So the natural hair one is all goat hair. And you can see the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint, it does, kind of just even things out. It's still light coverage, still looks very natural. I love her skin tint. It's probably my favorite product from her makeup line, actually. All right, so I put everything back in this bag, but this is the Jones Road Me Kit. And this is their anniversary kit for their 4th anniversary. And it says, cheers to 4 years, XX Bobbi. So these, if you haven't tried the Jones Road, any of their sets or anything, they do come with these bags. It's like that plasticized paper, and so inside the kit, we have a brush. I actually already took it out of the brush bag, but this is the Precision Eyeliner brush. And so we have this, and it goes with the brand new product that's included in here. And by the way, thank you to Jones Road for sending me this set. So real quickly, let's go through everything that's in the set and I'll swatch it. And then we're gonna just do a quick get ready with me featuring these items. So the bags are, of course, reusable. Definitely, they hold up pretty well. So I would recommend hanging on to that. Inside the set, we have a Miracle Balm. And you have your choice of Pinched Cheeks or Cocoa Bronze. They sent me Pinched Cheeks, which I actually already have in a big size. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch the one that I have in the full size. And I've got some giveaways coming up soon. So I'm going to throw the smaller version in one of those. So this is Pinched Cheeks. I like this as a blush shade. And it's a nice dewy blush, blends in beautifully. I think it's a really beautiful pink. And I would say that the tone of this pink is neutral. It's got some cooler tones. You can see it's got a little bit of this like berry hue in it here. But we do have some warmth to it as well. So it is pretty balanced. I think when you blend it out, it's actually slightly warm. Also in the set, we have one of the Lippy Sticks in the shade Moi. And I don't have this one. So these are the tinted lip balms. I think this looks really pretty. And yeah, this is going to be a great everyday shade. So I have their lip balm in the original, just like the clear one. And it's just like a great minty, like everyday lip balm. It's one that I use pretty regularly. I really like it. So I can't wait to try these. I haven't tried those yet, but you can see that this is a really pretty nude with a touch of rose. So kind of your My Lips But Better for a lot of people. And then we have the Just a Sec eyeshadow in Cool Brown, but I purchased this a while back when it came out. So we have kind of this like, it's kind of like a bouncy gel texture. And this is Cool Brown. It is going to be it's neutral with a little bit of a coolness with some golden shimmer. So again, it's pretty well balanced in my opinion. And I think it's a really pretty shade. So we have kind of those cooler cocoa brown hues in the actual pigment, but then we have that golden glimmer in there that warms it up a little bit, so prevents it from getting too cool. And then the brand new item is the gel eyeliner. So I'm very excited to try this out, and this is going to be in the shade Brown. And let me just dab a little bit in here to get some of this. So we can see the shade. It's rich. It feels very creamy and smooth. It's not too stiff like some you know, gel eyeliners when you first get them, but it definitely is firm. It's not too soft. So I feel like this is going to work well. So it feels like a really nice consistency. So these are the shades I have in the Me Kit. But again, you could get Cocoa Bronze instead of the Pinched Cheeks for the Miracle Balm. And it does come with the eyeliner brush. So let's go ahead and get started on putting these on. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Miracle Balm. And you can see mine looks like it might be a little gritty. It's actually not. This one was actually, they sent out a replacement for these for anybody who had this issue, but mine feels so smooth that I didn't want to waste product by getting a new one. So yeah, but it will be uniform in color if you order it now. It's just a little bit of a batch issue, but again, texturally, it's totally fine. So I didn't go ahead and do anything about it. But I'm just going to put some on my hand here. And I'm going to take my foundation brush actually and kind of get that in there. And put that on the cheeks. So just smushing some more onto my hand here. Just to bring up a little bit more pigmentation. And if you've never used a Miracle Balm, but you've used Egyptian Magic, that's what this smells like to me. You have kind of that herbal fragrance to it. You know, it's like a natural beauty kind of fragrance, but it's more like an herbal ointment. So to me, it smells just like Egyptian Magic, which I personally, I really like that product. That's one that I always have on hand. When I had a lot of acne, that was actually what I used on my face a lot. And that really helped kind of keep, I don't know, but for some reason it actually did help heal things up there. So mine was related to a compromised skin barrier from an allergic reaction. So it was really helpful in that sense. So this is the Pinched Cheeks. Again, it's just such a great color. You can see how effortlessly it kind of blends in. Looks really natural. You have the dewy look to it. There is a little tackiness to it, but it does kind of sink in, just not 100%. So some people like it, some people won't, but I think people with dry skin will really love this texture and formula. All right, so now I'm going to take the Just a Sec. I'm going to use my finger right now, and then I'll probably use a brush in the crease. Yeah, because you can see my big fingers are making a mess here. So let me grab a brush. I'm taking the Esom V29, and this is one of their older brushes. So this is from, they have recently redone their brushes. I'm not sure if this exact shape is in there or not, but it's a nice big synthetic kind of shader style brush, but it's fluffy enough to go in the crease well. So I just wiped off the bristles here, and I'm just gonna kind of shear out the part up here on the brow bone. So I still have some color, but it's gonna be a little bit lighter and softer. So I'm going to dip the brush in and get just a little bit more here on the mobile lid. All right, so I decided to add just a little bit more with my finger just to the mobile lid and make it even deeper. And I just wanted to just get a little bit more color today on the eyes. So one note about the Just a Sec eyeshadows, they're kind of like cushy and bouncy, thin formula that goes on very easily. And they last pretty well on me. You know, a long day, I'll have some creasing, but they do last the majority of the day without any creasing. And this one here that I have, I bought this a couple of years back, and it's still, you know, it's in good shape. You know, it hasn't dried out really at all. You can see around the edges we have a little bit, but the actual texture of the product still feels just as cushy and bouncy as it did before, and it performs well. So they do last a while. All right, so big test, the gel eyeliner. So I'm very excited to try this. I used to exclusively use powder or gel eyeliners. I didn't really use the pencils. I would just use a little liner brush with this and either get my eyeshadow wet or use a gel. My favorite gels in the past were always the Inglot. Those were the ones I used all the time when I was younger. And yeah, I really like them. You can see how easy this is to use. It goes on so smoothly. And I'm terrible with wings, and that was super easy. This brush is a really nice size. You can see how small it is. So it's small, it's thin, it's easy to get that precision, and it has the right density, the right firmness level to, you know, make it easy to work with. You can see dipping that in the container. You can see it's soft. You can see I picked up a little bit more product than I want, so I'm actually just gonna take off a little bit of the excess on a microfiber cloth, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on. All right, I mean, that was just so easy. I really love the formula of this gel eyeliner. When they release more shades of this, I definitely plan on picking them up. This is really, really a great product. So right now, the gel eyeliner is only available as part of this kit, but that's how they kind of test out their new products. They kind of put like one in the kit, and then you can kind of see it and test it out in advance. So I definitely think they'll be coming out with more shades of this in the future. For mascara, I'm going in with the Sarah Creel Back of the Cab mascara, which is one of my favorites. It's a tubing mascara, and it's just so easy to use. I really personally love the Sarah Creel brand, and it is designed specifically for women who are 40 and above, you know, to kind of address some of those like aging concerns and performance issues that you might have with some makeup that perhaps maybe you used successfully before and isn't performing the same way it used to. I love this mascara. I really love her whole line, but for me, the Face Flex, which is an awesome product, we need a lighter shade. For brows, I'm taking the SUQQU. This is the Coloring Eyebrow Gel in shade 02. Again, just super light and easy. Up, and I made a mess already there. I personally really like the Jones Road brow pencil as well. So I've used up 2 of those since that came out. I really like that. I just don't have one at the moment. So this is the look so far. Let's add the Lippy Stick, but I'm really happy with the way everything's turning out. All right, so you can see here the Lippy Stick as it's going on. Now, when I swatched this on my arm, you know, it felt very smooth and comfortable. I have to say, putting this on my lips, I do feel a little bit of grittiness. It's almost as though something has crystallized. You know, maybe it's cold and needs to be warmed up. After I kind of rub my lips together a little bit, it does seem to improve, like something seems to be melting in there, but that is something to note there. So there is a little bit of texture going onto my lips, but I just swatched it again on my hand. I don't feel it at all when I swatch it on my hand. I only feel it going in with the lips. And I think it's just that the product needs to be warmed up a little bit. So I have to say, I really love this look. I think everything turned out well. I will definitely show an update for this very soon, but let's just take a look at these swatches one more time so you can see everything up close. So this here is Pinched Cheeks. This is the Miracle Balm, but again, you could get the kit with the shade Cocoa Bronze, which looks like a really beautiful deep shade. I don't have that one. Then we have the Lippy Stick in Me, which is a tinted lip balm, the Just a Sec eyeshadow in Cool Brown, and this is a new gel eyeliner in brown. And of course, the kit also comes with the eyeliner pencil. So I think it's a really great set. And I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. It's such a great everyday look. I look put together still, but very natural. And it's just, you know, it's ideal for that light makeup, no makeup kind of look, and I really like it. Everything's comfortable on the skin. We do have a little bit of a dewy finish with the Miracle Balm, or if you go in with their What the Foundation, you're gonna have a dewier finish as well. But that's really great for people with dry skin. If you have oily skin, the Miracle Balms might, you know, that's gonna be a personal preference. If you use a little bit, that might work out. But honestly, I'd recommend it more so for normal balance through dry skin. Combination, you could definitely still use it, but in small amounts. So that's kind of my thoughts on the Miracle Balm. That's a product that, you know, people either love it or they hate it. It's kind of polarizing. I love it in a blush sense, but I don't ever really like it when I put it all over my face. But I think it's really comfortable for blush. I use it a lot during the high heat of the summer when I'm using just minimal makeup, or when it's cold out and I'm going for a lighter makeup look, because it does give that hydration, especially if it's really cold outside and you want that barrier. So those are kind of the extremes that I use it in. But I think it's a really nice product. I just use it more in certain situations than others. That being said, if you like the natural dewy look on your skin, this is great for every day. So overall, I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. I think everything looks very natural, put together, but still not too makeup-y. I think this is a great, not really even a no makeup look, but a very light, minimal makeup look. And yeah, I absolutely love it. So I'll give you guys an update on this as it wears throughout the day so you can see how everything is performing, particularly this new gel eyeliner. But I'm really happy with it. So I will see you soon with an update. All right, so we are checking in. It's been almost 4 hours. We're right around 3 hours and 45 minutes since application. And you can see that the tinted lip balm is still on. I haven't had anything to eat though. I did drink some apple cider, but that was it. So this is still staying put. The eyeshadow, I did not use any primer today, so I am getting a little bit of creasing. So let me bring you in closer. All right, so here it is. You can see there is a little bit of creasing here. The eyeliner is good, and there's a tiny bit that came off of my finger when I touched it. But honestly, if that is that the eyeliner or is that the eyeshadow, I'm not really sure there. So I'll have to test that. But here is the eyeshadow, and you can see I can just kind of tap out that crease area. Let's just check that. I think the eyeliner did budge a bit there, I think. Looks like it to me. But overall, I think everything still looks good, and you can see the Miracle Balm still has that dewy look. If I touch my skin, I feel a little bit of dewiness or tackiness to the cheek area, but nothing major. And I think overall, it all still looks good. So that's my update. I'll see you again in a little bit. All right, so we're back for the last update. This has now been 10 hours. Again, I didn't put any primer on, so I do have some creasing. I reapplied the lip balm maybe half an hour ago. And this is how the Miracle Balm has held up. Still there, no issues. Let me bring you in closer. So you can see we definitely have some creasing here with the eyeshadow, with the Just a Sec. And let's see how, if I rub my eye, how it smudges here. So definitely remove some product. And yeah, so that's how everything has performed. So overall, I have to say I do really like the look. It's definitely great for easy, you know, easy, barely there kind of makeup, beachy makeup, things like that. That's kind of what I think of with this. Personally, I do wish that the eye products were a little bit more smudge proof than they are, but that being said, it's not really an issue because I don't typically you know, touch my eyes too much. And I know that the Justice Stack shadows perform much better with a primer underneath. That noise is the dog trying to steal nail polish again. Seriously, I don't know what is up with her. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Let me know your thoughts down below in the description box, and I will see you very soon. Have a great day.